another one of their players might go long range. I would not be surprised to see a Charger here. There are a few nice high ground opportunities that you have on this map. Even something like a Pro, a Forge, I think would be lovely here. Getting that bubble blower around this zone, it's not a large zone, like I said. You can cover it up pretty evenly, and Ross will be going long range, but it will be instead the Rapid Blaster, and the 10 attack going to be joining them. So we talked about that Inkjet. It's making a return here.
10 attack with a lot of bomb defense up going to be coming out right here. And it looks like we are going to be seeing the Tri-Slosher hopping in there from Banana B, trying to secure a little bit of this right area. Going to be taking out the Splatter Shot Pro and a couple people going down from the side of, from that side right there.
Yeah, that's a big trade there. Actually, a double kill there, I believe, as Tension going to be backing off. Bronze and Smiley pushing them away as they get the zone first here. Both teams actually running a Tri-Slosher as well as a Forge, so you're going to see bubbles flying back and forth. The dirty bubbles floating around the zone here. We see Ross in an engagement with Bronze here, and Bronze will win the battle of the blasters. Now Tension going to be popping those 3 bubbles on the zone. It's a 2v2 matchup right now, and Brock will go down due to the popping of the bubbles. Tension going to back up here. Does have the range to not really have to stay on that zone in order to be effective on it. We see one go down. I believe that's DJ, who ended up trading with Bronze as Ross came to give them some assistance. But map control not really focused on too much. It's just both teams trying to get as quickly to the zone as possible and not worrying too much about those other sides.
So you mentioned that we were going to need some long-range weapons coming out from this map. You can see we got 2 on each side, but I'm interested in that Rapid Blaster Pro pick.
Yes.
Because on something like this, I mean, I believe they definitely get an easy shot at the zone, but you have to be positioned very well in order to get it. We do see that Splat Charger, or the Firefin Charger, coming out from the other team right there, licensed to Krill. And it looks like, oh, this blaster play, keeping away anyone who's just staying up there, looking for the people, preying on the people who are trying to prey on them from above.
Yeah, I believe it's just the Rapid Blaster rather than the Pro, but it will have a bomb launcher, which they're activating relatively soon whenever they get it. And now Smiley going to be popping their own here. They get backed up just a little bit too much, and we're back to a 2v2. Both Tri-Sloshers still up, but it's going to be the one for Eclipse that has that in-armor at the ready, but they will fall. And now the onus is going to go back to Licensed to Krill to make sure they cap this zone while they have the man advantage. They will get it, and they will try and regain the points they lost in that penalty, but they still do have quite a strong lead. Ross going to go down as well as Bronze is trying to back off DJ. The one trying to go down to the zone, but they get sniped from a very good pick by Smiley. And Banana, I guess, just in the back with that Tri-Slosher, really trying to build up that ink armor once again. They're playing maybe more of that defensive supportive role.
And right now we've seen so far in this game, every team is just sort of going right into the central path. No one's really snaking around right now. But Smiley, so smart, getting all up front and personal, real close to the enemy there, just trying to snuff them all out before they can even get to the point. But right now, the bubbles are trying to claim the point, and it looks like they were able to do it. Eclipse getting in there, and no, just when they were able to hold it for a little bit, they did put the bonus timer up onto Licensed Krill, which is very important, but it is still in their favor, so who's the real winner here?
Yeah, the one was essentially being an army of one there, as they were the last one alive, but the zone is so small that with the Tri-Slosher, they were able to take it over easily. The one now back with their team as Tension is trying to hang out with DJ, who's popped their Inkjet, trying to look for Brock.com, but they'll back up just in time. Now not going to be able to find any kills, maybe one on the Tri-Slosher, but they missed their shot. They're at least a bit safe here as Banana doesn't know where they are yet. Now gets the kill there onto Banana. I believe that might have been with the bomb, and they will completely take away their penalty, and they really need to keep ticking away at the zone. They will have time if they lose it to go for one more push, but they would prefer to get the lead now and not have to worry about it.
Splat Bomb, or Bomb Rushes in general, that's a 3-down situation for the side of Licensed Krill. Splat Bomb Rush and Suction Bomb Rush and everything in this game are so useful for splat zones, because you just chuck them onto the point, and it's hard for people to get close to you because the threat radius of a Splat Bomb launcher or just a bomb launcher in general is so unpredictable. A lot of specials you can sort of figure out where people are going to go. Nay, dude, this one will go everywhere. And it looks like we had a little bit of a blaster flank coming out right there just to be snuffed out real fast by DJ. And it looks like the zone is now. Eclipse has taken the lead over Licensed to Krill, but here comes the Splat Bomb launcher trying to change that, but they're not letting it happen. Eclipse trying to hold on to this point for as long as possible, but it looks like Licensed to Krill is going to take it with a 35-second bonus timer to go.
Yeah, that was a 3-down situation on Eclipse, but they got what they came for. 11 now the point total that they need, and Licensed to Krill still has just under a minute to do that. One going down on the side of Eclipse, it will be the Rapid Blaster as Banana tries to both be aggressive and stay safe at the same time, but it's a difficult thing to do. Banana trying to maybe call off a flank here as the Toxic Mist is going to aid in that effort. Banana trying to get that high ground, and that's so really where you want the Forge to set up, so Brock.com needs to try and get some momentum here as they do get the zone back and keep working on that penalty.
That's exactly what they needed.
Just barely,
wait a minute, what?
Control back. back, but there's no penalty. And now they get it back with the penalty, and they'll have to work through 30 points of it. And I'm not sure why the penalty didn't apply immediately. It was a 2v2 situation, though. It's a 10 attack, and the Rapid Blaster is still alive. The Tri-Slosher for License to Krill is hanging out up top here as Banana's looking for any kill. They get one there on detention, but they'll have to pay for it with their life as DJ will take them out.
Look at Bronze. He was hiding for 1 second, but the Splatter Shot, or not the Splatter Shot Pro, the Range Blaster, the Blaster there taking him out. Rapid Blaster, pardon me.
Oh, they're calling him out. Tough. Will they be able to force overtime here? I'm not sure they will. Then they can't do it. It was a close game, but a very, very devastating takeover of the zone as they were 4 points away from gaining the lead. Such a difficult position to be in, but it will be Eclipse hanging on to take game one.
That was a very good game one.
Really,
I love
really
seeing back and forth games that started off because that means great things for the set. That means fantastic things for the set. That means even if we see in this Game 7 situation, Eclipse gets the first 3 games, License to Krill could get that reverse 4-0 and bring it all the way back.
I believe this is going to be still a best of 5 here.
Oh,
so,
pardon me. You know,
the stakes are even higher now because that one win is even more costly in a best of 5 than it is in a best of 7. License to Krill still with 1 game that they can lose if they want to win this set, but they would prefer not to have to do that. I also like just how smartly dressed Eclipse is. They came prepared. They're in their shirt and tie. They're in their Saturday best. And Eclipse really just here for a chill environment, trying to focus on the gameplay rather than the fashion. Yeah, they got the hoodies at the ready, man. They're just comfy, and I mean that's how I play when I play Splatoon. I just hang out, kind of chill, and be comfy about it. But
dude, I love Bob the Hobo. He comes out here with a whole suit attire.
Every LAN, he's got a different colored suit. This time it was orange. Who knows what it'll be at the next LAN?
Does he just paint the same one? Is it like Splatoon style? He just changes his hair color and the whole thing.
I asked him where he got them. All he said was, "I know a guy." No further explanation.
Oh, dude, that's real shit. That's probably like.
I told him it was very mob boss-esque.
That's Spike in the corner of an alleyway.
Exactly.
He goes to the corner of an alleyway with like casual attire. He just comes back out with like all well-dressed, swim speed up, you know.
Oh my gosh.
Got the whole thing on point.
Absolutely crazy. But we do have game number 2. Will be tower control on the Reef. The Reef, a lot smaller of a map. It's very square in the way that it's set up. So a lot of players, especially if they're running longer range weapons, I see them just set up on top of that bridge and never really move from that spot. There's a box there, a very low box, but it's one that if you're a short range player and you want to challenge that longer range shooter, you can just kind of hide behind that box and peek out whenever it suits you. If you're facing a Splatling, whenever their charge runs out, you can kind of peek out then. But if you don't challenge that bridge, then the enemy team is just going to have constant map control because that long range player will go uncontested.
It looks like we are going to be going right into the game, the Reef tower control. Oof, this is a really good one. This is a really good one.
And look at how short the path is. It covers such a small surface area here. It just kind of circles that tree and comes back around to the platform there.
If you can take that high ground, you're going to be able to control the map really well. It looks like we're going to be seeing a Luna Blaster coming out, as well as 2 sloshing machines, as well as a 10 attack still sticking around. This Inkjet, man, people are relying on it, and I want to see some more from it. The one, though, with that Luna Blaster, going to be trying to snuff out anyone coming in from the left here, as it looks like no one's really going for the tower. Everyone's just sort of feeling themselves out. License to Krill with a 3-down situation right there as Eclipse tries to, looks like they're going to try and take the tower. Bronze was putting on a little bit of pressure down the bottom there. You can see it from the bottom of your screen.
And DJ, what a great suction bomb that was. Stuck it to the side of the bridge. DJ didn't even see it, and they went down because of it. And now, look at how aggressive Eclipse is being. They're not even worrying about the tower. It took them a long time for Tension to say, oh, hey, nobody's on the tower. Maybe I should worry about that. They just worried about spawn camming at that point, and that's where it gets very dangerous. That's where it goes from, hey, are we playing tower control or team deathmatch here?
The double re-ray going to be coming out here, and it's going to be so effective, and of course, tower control. See, that's the thing. Tower control, Rainmaker, re-ray, Stingray, going to be so effective at just snuffing people out who are on that point, because it's always visible. Things like Clam Blitz and Splat Zones are going to be way harder for that kind of a special to work on. But right now, Bronze and Smiley and everyone else on License to Krill looking to try and make this nice little push here. But look right there, Eclipse, a member of Eclipse, was hanging on the top bridge and was able to just jump right down, get the kills, and hop onto the point.
Dealing with the troll under the bridge as we have Ross and the one moving up the one, going to be popping that baller here, trying to get the 3 members of the License to Krill that are hanging out with each other, but their tandem effort was enough to back them off. DJ and the one kind of hanging out by the tower, and now DJ will finally get on it as the one looks to the flank. This Stingray going to aid in that effort, and Smiley will go down because of it. Looking for a second kill, but they're being very heavily accosted as Banana finally gets the kill. Another 2v2 situation as the one makes it a 2v1, and that Luna Blaster and NZAP will be fighting the other NZAP and the Tri-Slosher.
Here comes Brock from the top, though, trying to take out someone, but no, the Luna Blaster snuffing out as a jump from the top. Bronze looking to try and put on a little bit of pressure there with his long-range support. But right now, it looks like Eclipse is going to be able to make a nice push. They got past the first checkpoint. Now they're going to start working on the second one. But everyone, the Stingray and everyone, Smiley from above, is looking to take them out.
Banana with the Stingray here, going to be getting a kill onto the one. It's such a tough situation to be in when you have to stay on the tower, but you're faced with that Stingray. The battle of the sloshing machines is going to go in the favor of Eclipse, but it's a 2v1 situation, or 3v2 rather, in favor of License to Krill. Smiley trying to get up on the tower here as they make one of their first significant pushes of the game. Bronze and Banana really need to back up this tower a little bit better as they were just kind of hanging out on the bridge. The one using this alleyway to try and get over with his teammate Tension, as Banana had that armor, but it's still going to go down, but not before trading with the one. A lot of back and forth here, and the Stingray's coming out to try and block that tower.
Oh, wait, they managed to get past it. There it is, and that Stingray going to be coming out. Ross having to retreat right there, and it looks like they have gotten past the second checkpoint. Exactly what they were looking to do. With 30 points on it right now, Ross trying to put on some nice pressure right there. It forces License to Krill to just stop, take a moment, go back, but look at Smiley staying right in there, smiling in the face of danger. Banana and all of his friends backing him up, but speaking of being backed up from behind Ross, but from in front, Brock. Now with control over again, this push isn't done yet. That checkpoint is not there. They're getting really close to it. But look at this pressure coming out from the enemy team. The one in DJ coming out here with that baller pressure. Everyone has been stopped. License to Krill pushes over, and it looks like Eclipse's turn at bat is now here.
Yeah, it looks like finally Eclipse able to back them off a little bit, but not before they get all the way to 26-25. Now the magic number for Eclipse to take this lead back, and it's a 3-down situation for License to Krill, so this may be their best chance yet. DJ going to be the one to hop on the tower as Tension pushes forward, and one member jumps forward. It will be the one trying to get Smiley as they're coming down from that high ground. Banana is over by that alleyway, so they need to watch the flank. Tension will end up battling them, but Banana will back off, maybe just trying to build up that Stingray since Eclipse is indeed pushing the tower. Brock.com trying to back off Ross, but all three members of Eclipse trying to push forward, and now it's only going to be Brock.com alive. The ink armor is only going to go to themselves, and it may not be much of an effort here. Trying to get the kill onto the sloshing machine, but it's not going to be anything. The Tri-Slosher was the only one left alive, and now this could be a big lead changeover, and it will. Big double kill, by triple kill by Ross. Huge, massive Stingray, and this could end up being a knockout still.
It's deja vu, man. This is deja vu. It's doing it again, and they get it.
Wow.
This is deja vu, except they have done it correctly. They have gotten the win. They ran it back to see. This is the exact same thing we saw happen in the previous push, where they got the 3-down situation. They got the lead, and they got the push. But no, this time they were able to make the push, get past that last checkpoint, and get that win.
Quantum Ross, more like a Kappa Ross, as they say, no thank you. We will take that lead back. And now they have gotten a fantastic victory here on the Reef. They are right back in this game, and now we have a fantastic Game 3 ahead of us. It will be Rainmaker on Sturgeon Shipyard. What a hype game, too. Unbelievable.
See, that's what happens. Again, it's the constant run-backs. Like, hey, let's keep going back this way. Let's keep going back this way. I'm going to get the lead. I'm going to get close to the lead, but not the lead. I'm going to get the lead this time because my push isn't over. I love seeing games like those, and I'm sure everyone loves seeing games like those. Hey, hello there, audience of Genesis 5 and all the people at home. How you guys doing today? You guys enjoying this set?
We got some Kappa Ross there in chat. I love that. Eclipse on the verge of a 3-0 sweep here, but License to Krill put up a fantastic fight in that game too. Even though it was a KO, they held the lead for such a large portion of that match. And now with Rainmaker Sturgeon Shipyard, you can push the objective as fast as your little squid body can carry it. But it's still a
perilous jump to make.
It still can be very likely that you don't see a knockout on this map. The pedestal is so far back over by the enemy team spawn that just a push up to about 30 or 25 is usually more than enough.
No, honestly, no kidding. Like, this map is completely unlike a lot of the other Rainmaker maps where you can just make that push happen. You can go all the way in there. You can get the KOs really easily. It can be a 30-second game real fast. This is a lot harder of a game to get a nice, easy dunk on. We're probably going to see this game go at least 3 minutes in before we start to get into the really, really nitty-gritty of it all.
We saw this map in mode yesterday. The preferred method of moving it is taking that box on the left-hand side and jumping into the far left hallway. We did see 1 or 2 players struggle with that, so we'll have to see if that makes a return again. I think that's sort of dependent on how much enemy ink you have to contend with, and again, how much swim speed you're running. But for this map, running it up that cut, they call it, the cut area, is probably the best you're going to get. You can take it on the right-hand side, but as you can see in the layover there is that tarped ramp that you have to contend with. You can't swim up it, you can't ink it. All you have to do is walk up it and pray.
It's very hard to get up to the goal, the boon of your adventure right here. Let's see what our teams are running, though. It looks like I saw a quick preview of us. Tri-Slosher. We got a normal blaster coming out. Very good pick. A Luna blaster to counter that. Two blasters coming out from the side of Licensed to Krill. They are not going to be able to paint too well, but maybe that's what they're looking for.
Splat Charger going to be coming in, so instead of something like a Suction Bomb Rush with the Fire Fin, they're going to be opting for the Stingray here. Stingray not bad at all on this map because, again, it's very straightforward, almost linear, as the one is currently battling out with Brock.com. Will get a kill, and that will be a 3-down situation forced by Eclipse.
The jump.
To Licensed to Krill.
No!
Oh, he did make it! Oh my gosh,
one more jump.
A bit of a scare there. Oh, the Charger unfortunately missed their shot, and Tension has more room to go. They'll make it all the way past 30 to 28, and that could be a very, very good push, but they still have plenty of time for Licensed to Krill to come back.
The Stingray in the
coming
camera.
out, and they will not get a kill there as Bronze is going to come in and take them out before anything happens. Nice kill there, but a fantastic early start here for Eclipse.
No kidding. A 28-point push right off the bat, 4 minutes in. That's really good. That sets the bar high. Now you can play defense if you want. You can sit back. You know you had a good push. You know you had a really effective one, but it looks like Smiley. Look at the one. Look at the one go. He got the kill right when people just got to the top of that little box right there. But wait a minute. Brock.com and the person super jumping back in. Wait, look at the one. Look at the one. He's waiting. He's
really
waiting in the wings right there.
Brock.com. The one will go down, however. You saw that 3 members of Eclipse were allocating themselves up on top of that cut area, but the one able to jump down and shut it down as Brock tries to get back on that box. The Stingray going to lock that down immediately. Ross with a great kill there, and that's going to be a 2-down situation for Licensed to Krill. Probably the last push that they'll make here for a little while as they try and reconfigure themselves over to this middle portion of the map, or maybe even the cut hallway to prevent another push.
Right now, it would be great for them to just get as far as they can, but also focus on painting the map. Right now, we see Bronze and Brock.com waiting in the wings right there for people to go in. Ross has to pull out because of that amazing throw for that Toxic Miss.
Oof.
Like a really good throw for that Toxic Miss. Ross trying to make it up. Oh, does manage to make it up.
Missed the first jump because of that enemy ink, but they will make it the second time. 2-down situation for Eclipse, so Ross has to be very careful. Just trying to bait out that shot, but the Tri-Slosher is going to come down and get the kill. Only the Luna Blaster remains, so that should be the end of the push. But really, Eclipse at this point, they're not trying to get an extension on their lead. They're just trying to keep putting the Rainmaker into the Licensed to Krill zone, and so that they have to push it a lot further when they get it.
So many 3-down situations. I think that's just due to the Rainmaker just not being as patient as they possibly could be. Just making sure to check their surroundings. Because a lot of people are coming in from the top and really just taking people out before they even realize they're there. And right now, Licensed to Krill looking to try and make their claim right here. Going the right path. Interestingly enough, Ross right up there to help contest them with those auto bombs. Smiley now playing a little bit more patiently. Ooh, it was a bait all along. The Re-Ray going to be coming out trying to track down Smiley. And everyone around him does manage to pick one, manage to pick two. Looking for someone else, just a little bit of extra Re-Ray for the road right there. As Ross does manage to start to claim this point back again to stop that push.
That was huge. Licensed to Krill had both of their splashdowns at the ready. The Blaster and the Splatter Shot were both ready to activate that in case they got into a pinch in order to protect the Rainmaker carrier, but they were not meant to be. DJ going to be now popping that Inkjet to see if they can get any spawners that are coming in. For the moment, Eclipse has most of the map control, and with one of those parting shots, they will get Brock.com. The Rainmaker going to be popped in favor of Eclipse, and Banana being very aggressive with that Tri-Slosher. They'll get one kill there on detention, but they will fall after that into the depths below.
Look on the right over there. The one trying to battle it out with Bronze right now. A battle of specials. Look at the one go. He actually did a 360 on them. He looks like a Bakugan going wild right now. Smiley just managing to dodge that Splat Bomb at the last possible second right there, and now going to reposition themselves, trying to stop this upcoming push right here. They want to stop Eclipse as far up as they possibly can. They don't want to let them get too far. But it looks like they are not going to make that jump. That jump is perilous, man. I've seen more people die to that than the enemy team.
I don't know if they backed off on that intentionally because the Blaster was sitting there and ready to get them when they jumped over, but they did back up and they still died because of it. So the Rainmaker's still sitting in mid here. We have a minute left to go. 27 points is what Licensed to Krill needs, and they don't have the map control, so they need to take 15, 20 seconds, use their specials if they need to, but get that map control back, get that 2 or 3 down situation, and then force the Rainmaker. If they pick it up now, they may not get another shot.
Okay, intention was stuck between a rock and a hard place.
3 down here. This could be their shot.
Miss. No kidding. Wait a minute. They get the jump.
Here they go. They don't have their map control over here in the cut area, but Brock.com's going to try and go anyway. Smiley trying to get a couple of picks here with the sniper, but Banana B's going to have to be the main offensive whip here with the Tri-Slosher.
Oh no,
now
the Stingray
coming out. Brock.com going to go down, but the Rainmaker is still over. It's a 3 down situation for Licensed to Krill.
That's all.
And that is it. That could be the last push that we see. Will Eclipse pop the Rainmaker and just camp it? Or will they... This is another
so
common
smart
strategy. They're just getting it as inflated as possible without popping it. That's going to make it so difficult for Licensed to Krill, even if they do get the kills, to force overtime.
Right now, they have 2 people left alive. Bronze seeing what they have to deal with. Maybe with the Blaster they might be able to deal with it, but look at all the people behind. It has been popped. They have the Rainmaker, and that is going to be it.
What a fantastic set. One of the closer 3-0s I've seen, but Eclipse gonna be coming away with the victory after 3 games over License to Krill. Fantastic performance. They set themselves up well to make it out of the redemption bracket.
No kidding. Look, you said that was going to be a close. That was a very close game 3. Every single game. Even that last game was probably the least close.
Game 2.
Game
oh, wow.
2. The points just kept going back and forth, and the pushes, and one push was just a little bit more effective than the other, and that's sometimes all you need when the scores are that little left to go.
What a fantastic performance by both teams. I'll be excited if Eclipse can make it out of their pool and into the top 12 that we'll be seeing later on today.
Dude, this top 12 is going to be phenomenal.
It's going to be stacked. Like, the redemption bracket was already very